if you watched the last video, I had just opened a whole stack of FSL boxes and I won a whole bunch of these GGUSD yield boost coupons. So 5 plus 7 APY, 3 plus 15 APY, and 6 plus 2 APY. And I think you can stack these on your yield, on your GGUSD holdings. You can stack them, I think, to an extent, because I have seen on Twitter people in the community stacking a whole bunch of their coupons and earning some pretty crazy yields. So let's explore what we can do with that and how much, what kind of APYs, boosted APYs I can get with these coupons. So if I go to how to use, so they are valid for 30 days. In other words, I have to use them within 30 days, and then they give a boost for 7 days. And this one here, which is a 7% boost, will obviously boost whatever APY I have by plus 7%. So it's not multiplicative, it's additive, right? So if I'm getting a 10% yield, then applying this 7% APY boost coupon would then give me a 10% plus 7% APY on top, so 17%. But I'm really interested to see how much to what extent I can stack these various coupons. Okay, so, use this APY coupon inside the GGUSD Rewards app. Okay, so if I go to the GGUSD Rewards app, that is this app here. So this is the page of the mini apps inside my FSL ID. Go to the GGUSD Mini App, and then I click on this use APY coupon button. Now I wonder if it's going to make me choose a chain to use it on. Okay, so plus 15%, use one coupon. Okay, use one coupon, cool. Let's see which chain this applies it to. It would be really cool if it's all 3 chains. Oh, sweet. Okay, all chain rewards plus 15. And the plus 15 doesn't show up in any of these other chains. So I think I just got a 15% boost for my GGUSD stack across all 3 blockchains, which is pretty insane. What? Okay. Oh, wait, really? Oh, that is sick. Okay, so if I use another coupon, wow, look, I've got so many of these coupons. I'll use the plus 15%. Use one coupon. Confirm. What? Okay, so now I've got a 30% boost. Okay, let's try the 7%. Can I stack that on top of the 2 15s that I've applied so far? 15 plus 7. Okay, so now I've got a 37% boost from 3 coupons. All right, let's keep going, guys. Let's keep going. Plus 7. Let's go. Oh, this is insane. 44%. All right, you guys can tell that I'm having a lot of fun here. Okay, I've still got a 15%. I think that's the last 15% I have left, so I'll use that coupon. That's 15. Alright, so now my bonus is 59%. Okay. I think I'm just going to use all of these coupons. Like, mathematically, it doesn't really matter if I spread the use of these over time. They're going to apply for 7 days. They're going to apply up to 1,000 GGUSD, and I've got more than that. So, I mean, I might as well just use all of these coupons in one go and see how far I can push my boosted APY. Okay, so I'm just going to keep stacking these coupons. Okay, this is just insane. Alright, so now let's use the 2%ers. Alright. This is getting pretty ridiculous. Okay, I've got 2 more coupons left. And then 1 more. So let's see what my final APY is going to be. And it is, and I'm just going to refresh my browser to make sure that things are fully updated. Okay, so my base APY, and by base, really it's the 2.66% true base plus the FSL temporary boost, 6.64%, which is lasting at least a few months. So the current APY before I applied any of these coupons, 9.3%, which is already ridiculous for stablecoins. Very, very ridiculous. I just got myself a 92% yield boost by applying like 1 billion coupons that I got from opening a whole bunch of FSL boxes. So yeah, it's pretty insane. So right now, my final APY is basically 100%, right? 92% plus 9.3%, just a little bit over 100%, right? So if these coupons were valid for a whole year, if I had 1,000 American dollars in my FSL ID account, then in a year's time, I would have a crazy, basically $2,000. Of course, it's not how it's going to be because the boost only is valid for 7 days, but still, an 100% yield on stables, as temporary as it may be, is still pretty nuts. And while I'm here, I might as well claim my rewards from the last few days. So if I go to the rewards page, it breaks down the rewards that I've gotten across the different chains over time. So I've got most of my GGUSD, roughly 5 grand's worth on Polygon. So that means if I go back to all, basically across all the chains, these big bars, they're the rewards from the Polygon chain. And then next up, I've got 1,000 USD, GGUSD on Solana. And so these smaller bars here are the daily rewards that I've gotten from the GGUSD stack on Solana. Notice that the first couple of days were a lot higher. That's because I had a temporary 10% boost from holding a Genesis sneaker in my stepn OG wallet. And then finally, these smallest bars are from the BNB chain, right? Because I had 500 GGUSD there, the smallest balance out of across all of the chains here. And so that means proportionally, I'm going to be earning the least amount of rewards on the BNB chain. So it's really cool that if you go to the all view, it does actually break down visually your GGUSD rewards every day by chain, right? It breaks it down to that level of granularity, and then you can obviously go to the different chains themselves and filter down and trickle down to that view, and then get a detailed picture for just that chain only. So pretty cool user experience in my opinion in the GGUSD Mini App. Quite informative, very instructive on telling you the rewards that you've been earning across the different chains on a daily basis. And of course, the coolest thing about GGUSD is that there's no staking or lockups involved, right? All you have to do is just hold these stable coins in your wallet. Just in terms of value proposition for stable coins, it's very hard to beat GGUSD at the moment. Cool, let's leave it there. 100% APY on my stables at the moment, thanks to these coupons, these temporary coupons. Very insane, and yeah, and I'm probably going to be getting more FSL boxes in the future, which I'll then open, and that's probably, or hopefully, hopefully I haven't just jinxed anything. And so hopefully in the future, I will be getting even more of these temporary coupons, which I'll apply. And so, yeah, so maybe going into the future, if FSL keeps releasing these FSL boxes for those who are holding GGUSD, you've got a constant supply of these coupons, which you get from opening these FSL boxes. So you constantly have these boosted APY on your GGUSD, which is kind of fun. All right, let's leave it there. I'll see you guys in the next video. Cheers.